we're sending out this video to all of our Twitter friends, MySpace friends, YouTube friends, Google friends, Facebook friends, you name it friends, whatever friends we've got. We're hoping that you get this video tonight on the eve of the Tony Robbins NBC Breakthrough program that's going to premiere tomorrow. And I'm so fired up and I'm so excited about it. I've been receiving emails and text messages from friends throughout asking me what my take is, or what's going to happen with this. Like I actually know something, right? I don't have any clue. I know really as much as everybody else and what's going to take place on tomorrow night. We all saw him on Jay Leno on Friday night, so we all kind of know the same. But I do have a little bit of insight. I do have a little bit of insight only for the simple fact that I worked in the Tony Robbins camp for so many years and had such a distinct privilege in moving 25 times in 5 years and speaking to over 3,000 companies on Tony's behalf. And so in doing that, we got an opportunity to really learn from the master. We got an opportunity to learn insights, and we got an opportunity to learn distinct and separate ways and things to do things that simply allow for people to be more effective. I'm fired up. My take on tomorrow night's NBC program is it's going to transform the way in which television is watched. Like, people have an opportunity as they watch Breakthrough with Tony Robbins, or they watch The Biggest Loser, or whatever that program may be, but they have an opportunity as they watch the Breakthrough program to really do one of two things. And that's either A, watch someone else have a breakthrough, or B, have a breakthrough of their own. And hey, why not make it a win-win and watch other people win and you win as well? See, a lot of people will be engaged in watching the NBC program in a fantasy, thinking that, gosh, I can never do something like that. I can never overcome those type of odds. I can never make something like that happen. I mean, not me. I'm from that side of the track. Or, whatever that conversation is. Because no matter how bad it's going to be on NBC, we're always going to find some way to twist something up inside of our brain to go, yeah, but you don't understand my story and my situation, and I'm special and I'm unique, and there's no possible way that I can overcome those type of things. And my belief is you absolutely can. We can when we totally get committed to it. And so working on the road and traveling 25 times in 5 years, or moving 25 times in 5 years, and it really gave us an opportunity to learn how to really coach ourselves. So what I invite people into the opportunity is they watch the breakthrough, like how do you maximize it, right? So somebody goes, well, hey, listen, dude, I'm just going to sit on my couch, I'm going to grab some popcorn, I'm going to get a beer, and I'm going to sit and watch Breakthrough. I'm not looking to have my own. I'm cool with everybody else having theirs, and I'm kind of okay with that. And that's awesome. Again, we can celebrate, and I mean, that's absolutely the way it should be in the celebration of other people's successes. Although what I invite people to at the same time is if they are open to the inquiry, open to the opportunity where they say, I can have a breakthrough, I can do something like that. What it's really going to take is it's going to take hard work. Because the real thing is, Tony's only coming in on Tuesday. So I'm driving down the freeway, driving down the highway here tonight in Colorado, and I'm thinking, what part of your life could you make absolutely magnificent by a decision? Like what part of your life can you make absolutely magnificent? Like what part of your life isn't already magnificent? And thinking that, hey, it's going to take a breakthrough in order to get to that level of magnificence. Like it's going to take a breakthrough in my thinking or in my behaviors or the way in which I show up mentally or whatever that might be each and every day. And so my invitation is for somebody, is if they're really committed, where they go, gosh, this is awesome in the breakthrough program, and but at the same time, I really would like to have my own breakthrough in smoking, or my own breakthrough with my weight, or my own breakthrough with my confidence, or my courage, or whatever that might be. Here's what I would invite you to, only again from a guy that has traveled along. So I'm not just some guy that, worked at Walmart for years that's coming along. So, okay, here's my take on tomorrow night and how to maximize, the NBC program. No, this is a guy that's traveled the course. This is a guy that a couple of years ago, Tony picks up the phone or has his people call and say, can you be here tomorrow and speak to my team? He's the same guy that walked my wife to me down to the sea at his home in Fiji. And I'm the guy that I went to in 1995 knocking on the door looking for a job. And just so happened, he was home the same day that I went to his office unannounced. And I started at his company at $7.50 an hour. And by the time I left, I broke company records for the organization. So I invite those people that are excited as I am for the opportunity tomorrow to really maximize that experience in powerful and profound ways And then as it airs on a Tuesday, immediately be with the opportunity and the openings that says, what can my breakthrough be? And what level of work might it take day after day as you're with yourself? Because he's coming on next Tuesday. He's on this Tuesday, and then he'll be on next Tuesday, but there's a space in between. Most miss success because they miss the space in between. They hope that if they go today and show up a week later, they're going to have great success. That's hogwash. It's not going to happen. It's the space in between. It's what they do when they're off court that's going to determine how they play when they're on court. And so if you're really committed to having a breakthrough along with these other people as they're on television and they're, you know, as we saw in Jay Leno, they're jumping out of airplanes and they're creating these breakthroughs, and I'm sure we're going to see some amazing things together. But I can only invite you as a friend and as somebody that if you're watching this video, it's because you either know me or it's because you're committed to your own personal growth and you're committed to your own personal success to really, again, have the opportunity to maximize. And then somebody looks at you as an example and says, wow, look at Barbara. She's having an amazing breakthrough. What is she watching? What is she doing? And Barbara goes, well, I've been watching Breakthrough with Tony Robbins. That's why my life has changed. But again, we're not going to get that inquiry if people aren't noticing a difference in us. Nobody's going to come along and say, well, geez, what gym are you going to? You look amazing, if we're not going to the gym, right? So if we're not actually practicing these things, then nobody's going to come along and make inquiry about how to take life on at that same type of level. And what we get to do is we get to move people and guide people in the direction of a Tony Robbins on national television, NBC style. Again, I couldn't be any happier. I'm thrilled and excited. I've been on the journey with Robbins since I was 18 years old. I'm now 23, right? 43, somewhere close around between 23, 40. Anyway, so I'm fired up, but I want to invite, again, those people that are out there watching and listening and viewing to really run the game and play it as hard as you can. I promise you, if you do, then you'll have great successes. If you learn how to coach yourself on a day-to-day basis, or get somebody to, again, partner up with you, or have an accountability buddy that watches it with you and says, hey, let's create our own breakthrough. And you create an accountability or create something of something where, again, there's this level of magnificence that's taking place because people are having breakthroughs. They're not just, again, watching people, but they are fully, actively participating within the breakthrough with their own selves, and that's powerful. So I'm excited. I know you're excited. Sometimes it's difficult in, pulling these videos together and, is that the right one? And do you send this one? And do you keep this one? Whatever. I'm just going to send it. Hey, we love our friends out there, and we know that tomorrow you'll be watching with us. And as we watch Tony have the breakthrough program on NBC, you'll also at the same time be having your own personal, intimate breakthrough as well. We want to wish you the absolute very, very best. God bless to each and every one of you, and success to your breakthroughs as they come about. God bless, and we'll see you at the top. Bye.